Hello, everybody. This is Valet Games. Back again, if you're a frequent viewer of the channel, taking a little break from Skylanders. You might think those two games are on completely opposite sides of the gaming sphere. You wouldn't be wrong. But as I've also said, I'm a fully well-rounded individual when it comes to gaming. I play a little bit of everything, a lot. And playing through Red Dead 1 has been making me want to play through this. Not particularly interested in the story as much as just kind of running around and being a cowboy. Because that's what Red Dead 1 I've got, it kind of makes it easier to follow all the story quests and just go through and do that. Whereas this, it's like, no, I want to go out and catch the 18 different species of wild horses, and I want to go spend 4 days doing a real life hunting simulator and tracking down a coyote and a bear from their scat. It's immersive. It's a very immersive game, so you want to immerse yourself in it. Versus most of the games I typically want to just like turn on and play. Oh, I was trying to catch the Arabian last time I was out here, I think. Might be what I was doing. Yeah, I was trying to catch the Arabian. I need to eat something. Trying to catch the Arabian. I don't know if I've really even sunk that much time into the save file, or if it was kind of just I got through it and then was like, I'm gonna go catch me a white horse. But here we are. Like I was saying, I kind of have my games, that are fun to, like I want to do the story. They kind of lead me from point A to point B, and then I can explore in between point A and point B. Um, but I don't really have nothing where or I have stuff that's like there is no point A to point B. It's all just exploration. But I'm kind of looking for this is kind of the game where it's like I want to just sink 90 hours doing this and not necessarily playing the story. The story is my least favorite part of this game. It's not even bad. That's not to say the story's bad or you should skip the story or anything like that. That's just to say I have more fun in the actual simulated sandbox than I do following the rules most of the time. Versus Red Dead 1, there's less stuff to do in the sandbox, so the fun comes from doing the missions and seeing them through and all that stuff. Um, Red Dead 1, I would argue, or Red Dead 2, I would argue. Guess I'll just have to give up on it. I don't know where it went.
Yeah, you good, girl?
Oh, Freya. Feed. How do I ride? Triangle still. Okay. Nice to know. Controls don't change too much from game to game. Um,
Yep.
I don't know what I was even. Legendary animal turret. Yeah, the fun part in this is doing this stuff, whereas the fun part in Red Dead, because there's less of this stuff to do, you know, is more so going to the story and playing the missions that I want you to. I have more fun
Yeah.
making my own fun in this game than I
Hey,
normally do in games. Man, I can't see for shit over here. Wild horses. That's a moose. That's also a moose. So I was shooting meese? Or did they just die? I think I saw... might have shot them.
Yep.
I don't know where Arabian went. Oh, but maybe that's what I was saying. This isn't my save file. I think it might be my girlfriend's save file that she got through the intro, and I just took it and was like, okay, I'm good, go play.
Yeah.
It might not even be the save file that I necessarily started to replay the game with. Let's get funky. Pump action, repeater, carbine. Press an R3. Let's not have any gun oil or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, the mission today is to try and catch a horse. I wanted the Arabian, but it took off, so. That's a deer.
Yeah.
I haven't played this game since, I mean, I just told you I stole my girlfriend's save file, right? But I haven't actually like sat down and played this game since it came out. Um, came out my freshman year of college. I had it pre-ordered. I was super, super duper excited for it. And then it was kind
Yeah.
of, I was kind of disappointed by it, honestly, when I first got it. Um, and I only played like up to Lemoyne, and I can't tell you why. I just I wasn't really having fun with the story missions, and I was spending most of my time doing this. And then it got to the point
Yeah.
where like I was just doing this, and then I forgot what I was doing with the story missions, and then I just never beat it. And then in my mind, I think for a couple years there, I just didn't really think I enjoyed it until a couple of years later. I went back,
Yeah.
and that's when I spent another 40 hours maybe just like riding horses and hunting and like exploring the world, and like that's the stuff I had the most fun with. And I know the story's supposed to be good. I've heard. I've seen. I know. I just can't get through the
Yep.
fucking boring ass gameplay story missions that make you spend 15 hours in Strawberry and all that stuff. Which, again, I haven't played it in several years, so that was just at the time. Those were, that was my difficulty finishing the game.
So,
Um, it's kind of like my same problem with Hollow
just
Knight. I love Hollow
hold on
Knight.
there, girl.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not bad mouthing that game at all, but gosh dang it, I'm bad. Probably because it took me 2 shots to kill it.
You all right, girl?
Hollow Knight's one of those games where it's like I'm having fun, and then all of a sudden it gets to the point where it's like, well, I've
Yeah.
made zero progress for the past 8 hours because it's pretty and I like exploring everything, but then I'm not actually, getting any gameplay done. I'm playing the game, but I'm not getting any gameplay done. And
Yep.
then it's like, well, I'm just stuck here, so that's not really what I'm trying to do. And then I put the game down and don't touch it again. Um, but that was also kind of the younger me problem again, where
Yep.
now so I'm kind of enjoy different type of games than I did when I was younger. I was more focused on the story side of things, and now as I've aged a little bit
Yeah.
and 5, 10 more years of playing video games under my belt, I'm kind of at the stage where I don't really want to play something unless I enjoy playing it. Whereas back in the day, it was like I might not enjoy playing something, but if the story is good, like that's more so what I cared about. Now I've
Yeah.
gotten to the point where it's like I've played through most of the like good stories. I'm never playing through another Final Fantasy VII, right? You cannot ever force me again to sit through an 80-hour JRPG slogfest like that. I love that game, but there's just, some people have their stuff.
Yeah.
So far, I've been very unsuccessful in finding a new horse to capture. Oh, it's got first person mode. I didn't know that. Maybe part of the problem is where I'm at up north here. Why do I have such a big bounty in Valentine? It's only 15 bucks. It's not even. Oh, that's nothing. Let's go over here. That'll be this video. I have to go back and make more Skylanders, but trying to give myself a little bit of a break. Um,
Yeah.
and I could very clearly, go back and there's always tomorrow to make different or more videos, but I'm kind of the kind of guy that when I have energy, that's great, and I'll do, whatever, but when I'm out of energy, there's there's no doing anything until I
Yeah.
recharge. So I kind of have to go, 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 go while I have it, and then just be patient and not beat myself up when I don't. I don't know if that's something similar people have. Let me.
Yeah.
Hmm, that's neat. Makes me a little sick. I don't know if it makes anyone else a little sick. I might have to look into that. My dad has um vertigo. My dad gets bad vertigo. And
Yeah.
I've never really had an issue with it until the last like year or so. I've started like Hogwarts Legacy. It makes me so nauseous to the point I have to put it down sometimes. Like Kingdom Come Deliverance, I have to put down sometimes. Some of these games, with I think the problem is the camera over your shoulder kind of play style, but also then like you'll turn like this, but it'll like be fighting you kind of because it wants to hang over your shoulder still. I don't know if anyone
Yeah.
else has experienced what I'm talking about, or if I'm just kind of blowing smoke out my ass. I don't know. It seems to me that it kind of wants to hang on to your character, but also you want to turn, so then it's like fighting you to, I don't know, enough about
Yeah.
technical camera, camera work, how it's locked onto your model and stuff like that, but it's just a guess on my part. Um, Frontiers of Pandora is another game like that, where the first person, like, I don't like playing in first person mode. I don't know why, because that's how you play life, right? But something about first person mode makes me feel like I can barely see anything. I hate it. But then you'd switch over to third person, and oh, we're out of the snow. I might be able to find some horses hanging out. Um,
Yeah.
but then you switch to the third person over in that game, and it takes a while to like readjust to where they like slow down the movements, or I don't know. It like feels really weird at certain points until you get used to it again. It also has that problem where it wants to stick the camera over one specific shoulder. Just put it behind my head. But then you have the issue to where, where there's in front of the camera. Imagine if we had half the screen here. Um, I might be able to do that. Studio mode. Um, oh, whatever. But imagine if, the end of my horse's butt was where the camera cut off. Arthur would be covering that much of your screen.
Yeah.
This is why they do it. But I'm saying that's what first person mode is for. Because then you could go into here if you have a problem with. And it's the same thing. The horse's head is in the middle of the screen. Like, no matter what, you're going to have part of the screen obscured by something, character-wise.
Yeah.
Oh, horse. Cool. What color do I want?
Oh, come on.
I want you.
Easy. Easy. Whoa. Easy. Damn it. No. Yeah.
That wasn't too
Yep.
bad.
Yep.
So I wonder if this isn't a very good horse then. Saudi Arabian takes forever to calm down.
Easy.
I want to paint. Wonder if I can go find me a paint. Oh, it's so nice being able to cross water and swim. You don't even know coming from Red Dead 1.
Yep.
$15 ain't bad though. I don't know what my girlfriend did, but I could pay that off easy. Um, I completed my goal of finding a horse, but I think I'm just gonna make this a one and done kind of upload, so push for 7 more minutes.